There's a secret method that no one is talking about, how to completely destroy lust forever and unlock your full potential. And you have to follow what I'm going to tell you in this video, or else you will be stuck with this forever. Now, I've gone over 500 plus days on NoFap, and even cured my own corn-induced ED. Today's video, we're going to break down exactly what you need to do to finally defeat this lust forever. Now, number one, what we have to focus on is taking inventory of what's going on in our environment, right? Nowadays, the majority of people spend more time scrolling on screens, right? Instead of interacting with actual people, right? Screen time has gone up like crazy, right? The average person in the past 4 used to be a lot, right? But now with TikTok and short form, and I don't know if anyone else noticed this, it kind of feels like that screen time has just shot up like crazy to where, something like 4 hours is on the low end, believe it or not. And something like 8 hours is on the normal end. And that's because, right, this generation, right, and the modern technology that we have, it sucks you in more than ever. And what that means is that more than ever, people are chronically online. And what this has to do with lust is there is a direct correlation for the majority of guys who struggle with this. There's a direct correlation between these lustful thoughts, right, and ideas, and how much time they spend online. So if you really want to beat lust, right, and take every thought, right, and lock in and be able to control yourself, you got to take time away from the screens, right? Because you think about it, logically, the majority of you end up relapsing probably from a phone, right? Maybe a few a laptop or things like that. But when we talk about relapses, it's all about what you let through your eyes, right? And also your ears, right? So the less time that you spend on social media, on your phone, scrolling, you're going to be able to take that time, right, and put it towards something meaningful and remove the temptation that was there. And removing that temptation will allow you to think clearly and not be so impulsive, right, of where you see something, you just go ahead and act on it immediately. No, you see something, but you have control now, because instead of training your focus to, these short dopamine hits, right? Scroll TikTok, scroll Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all these things, then you train your focus to be for extended periods of time, right? Things like reading is so important because obviously for your brain health, for your memory, it's something I'm working on as well, but also just overall, you mentally feeling alive and feeling, happy. And of course, even for our eye health as well, right? Scrolling on screens, being in front of a screen all day is not healthy, right? So number one, you have to remove and limit that screen time if you want to be able to finally defeat these lustful thoughts. Now, the next thing we have to think about, right, is once we've removed this screen time, right, and we understand that this is a game that's meant to be played, or even lowered the screen time, right? With that lowered screen time, because let's be honest, the majority of people, thank you if you blessed me, but the majority of people nowadays are not going to be off the phone entirely, right? So let's think about, now we have these limited amount of hours, let's say 4 hours that we're dealing with on the phone. How are we going to use these 4 hours? And if we decide to end up using social media, using it responsibly. And this is all about tweaking your algorithm, right? So for example, on Instagram, if you're scrolling and the explore page is where the majority of men relapse, right? Because you see all these crazy things, right? And it's like that. It's so quick because it just catches your eye and then it's over, right? You're on the explore page, then the next thing comes up and boom, it's already over. And if you're gaining value from this video, man, please like this video. Now, the way that we do this, right, is when something pops up on your explore page that can lead to a relapse, what you want to do is tweak your algorithms. You can click the 3 dots or even hold down on the post and then choose not interested, right? And over time, as you do this, you'll literally tweak the type of, profiles and the type of things that it's suggesting you. And this will allow you to have a little bit more control over your algorithm. Now, there are also some methods where, and I save these methods for, this is a real game that the majority of people don't know how to do, right? And eventually we'll get there. But there are even ways where, you can take this up a notch even further to where you can block, the explore page. You can do all these things, even on the phone. There's methods out there. But the idea of this is that you want to be able to tweak your algorithm, right? And who you follow as well matters. So if you're following all of these IG models and all of this, man, go ahead and unfollow them, right? And if you don't have this control over yourself to even do it in this way, some of you are going to need to take a break, maybe delete the social media for some time, right? Because not everyone can operate like this, right? Not everyone can be on there and use it responsibly, right? So what we've done is we've allowed ourselves to have control over the time that we are spending, right? Now, the next step, what we want to do is be careful of the music we listen to, because I talked about earlier what you put in your eyes and also what you put in your ears. And you think about it, right? The music that we listen to nowadays is so toxic, right? You think about it, there's music out there, all it's talking about is drugs, violence, women, right? And it's not a positive message for a lot of what's out there. So we have to use that, right, and understand that what you listen to repeatedly over and over again is literally a form of meditation. It's what you meditate on, right? So if you want to change your life, I'm just going to tell you short, what you need to do is listen to, and I'm going to be honest, man, if you, a majority of people are not going to take this step, but if you create affirmations for yourself, you literally just take your phone right now that you're watching this on, you take out your phone, you record those affirmations to yourself, whatever you want to improve in, whatever those weak areas are for you. And that's what you listen to over and over again. And maybe you put some instrumentals behind it. But at the end of the day, these are the things that the majority of people, 99% of men, are not doing, right? And that's why they're not having these type of results. But what you need to do is definitely cut out some of that music, right? Cut out the music that's just talking crazy, right? Try to listen to things that are going to help you get to where you want to go. Maybe it's a podcast, right? Maybe it's interviews, maybe any of these things, right? Or just a little bit more positive, right? But you know how a lot of this music, especially the rap music, is nowadays. They talk crazy, right? So be mindful of what you're listening to at a minimum. Right? Now, the next step, which you want to practice on a daily basis, and we're already kind of, we're changing who you are because you're not scrolling as much. You're in control of your time a little bit better. What you want to do is you want to work out. Very simple. Get a gym membership. And if you don't have enough money to get a gym membership, go work out outside or even get push-ups in. Personally, I started with calisthenics, was doing all the pull-ups, push-ups, all these things. And even, I saw the changes in myself. I couldn't even do a pull-up. And then I went to do a number, of pull-ups in a row, right? But working out, what that does is you have to understand that when you retain, right? When you're on NoFap, when you're doing these things, you have energy, right? And I always say, I'm telling you, as someone who's gone, on retention streaks, right? No relapses for 100+ days, multiple times, right? What happens is you get this energy within your palms. I always say you could feel it right here. And it's this energy, it's this masculine energy. Of course, we're made to reproduce, right? And to have offspring. But what happens is when you don't, relapse, you have this energy and you can use it for whatever you want, right? You can use it for destruction, to where you go ahead and you get yourself in trouble, right? With a lot of different women. You have kids all over the place, and that's up to you at the end of the day. But the majority of men watching this want to be in control of their lust and what they do. And the problem with that, of course, is you open yourself up to a lot of risk. And at the end of the day, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to be questioned? Am I going to have a kid here? The mother might be crazy, right? It might not be really a fit to be a mother to a child. And then of course, even just the diseases that are out here. You can slip up one time, right? And you're gonna be stuck with something for the rest of your life, right? So be careful and move with caution, right? Is the best advice I could give you. But what happens is when you continually work out, right? Of course, you're boosting your testosterone, right? And it helps you to use this energy in a positive way. And for a lot of the guys, right? A lot of the guys who subscribe and watch my videos have also performance issues as well, right? These performance issues, and working out boosts blood flow, right? And even if you don't have performance issues, you want to improve your performance, right? And I'm talking about, when it's you and a female who, of course, is fit to be a mother, right? And you're married, right? At the end of the day, right, you want to improve these things, right? You have to be drinking the water. You have to be working out, right? It boosts blood flow, boosts your testosterone, makes you more of a man, right? When you finish hitting the gym, you get out, you usually feel good, right? Because you just put in some pain, right? You just put in a ton of work to improve yourself and how you look, right? And how you look is literally a reflection of the type of standards that you have for yourself, right? So you being in shape tells me a lot about you. It tells me that you have discipline, right? You can show up day after day and put in work, and you're dependable, right? You may not always feel like it, but you go ahead and put in the work, and you've learned some things, and you can consistently, right, kind of work on those areas and improve, right? And literally just what it takes to be a man, right? Showing up when you don't feel like it. So working out, you have to work out if you want to train these thoughts away, right? And of course, some people are going to argue, man, you go to the gym and you see a lot of girls in there. But the idea is that if you want to see things, the idea is that you need to be seeing them in person and not on screens, right? Because believe it or not, there's a huge difference between, lust over the screens and what you're seeing digitally versus in person. Because in person, you can go approach, right? You can go approach. It's not like that's off limits, right? But on the screen, you're literally just a spectator, right? And at the end of the day, you know what that's turning you into, right? If a dude is a spectator in these types of situations, you can fill in the blank of what that's turning men into, right? And when you start to put all of these different things together, right? You start to work out, you start to drink your water, you start to tweak the inputs that you have for your life. And at the end of the day, if you want the equation to success in any area, but specifically lust, right? And dealing with this, it's input equals output. That's it, right? So if you want control over this output, right? If you want to improve your habits, go on NoFap, go on retention, right? Do all these things. What you have to look at is the inputs that you have, right? So the music, the video games, right? The scrolling. Are you working out? Are you healthy? Are you eating the right foods? Man, I'm just getting started, but eating right foods is another huge one, right? Because what you have to understand is that food, right, can release dopamine within you, right? When you have a cookie or something with a lot of sugar, what happens is, especially with the junk food, you get a lot of dopamine from the food, right? It's crazy to even think about this, and I was hearing this from my mentor, and he was mentioning that, you see all these people and, they're eating all of this craziness, right? All of these herbs and spices and all of this stuff when, at the end of the day, right, a lot of it is just you getting dopamine from it. Now, don't get me wrong, right? There are benefits to having different spices, especially health-wise, right? But on the other side, some of this stuff is just out of control, where it's, you're eating all this processed food just because it tastes good, and you have no control over what you're doing. If you can't control what you eat, you're never going to have control over lust, right? And your ability to delay that gratification for a later point. So what you really have to do is also be in control of what you eat. Go for whole foods, ideally minimally processed foods, eating things like fruits and vegetables, right? And this literally helps you because it's not always fun to do those things, but it trains your mind, right? And trains your habits so that you get used to doing those hard things that will actually improve yourself, right? And of course, to top it all off, what you need to practice is the intermittent fasting. And I always and any type of fasting. But intermittent fasting is a good one where, of course, you delay a couple hours before you eat your first meal. Maybe you at 12, maybe you at 2, however long you can kind of wait. But man, I'm telling you right now, if you understand the power of fasting and how fasting can impact, delay that instant gratification, it will literally allow you to change your mind, right? It will allow you to say, okay, I don't have to do that impulse, right? Because I guarantee you, if you don't have food for 5 days, 10 days, you're going to find some type of way to get that food. It doesn't matter what's going on. If you have to go, if you have to go take it from someone or whatever you have to do, you're going to go get that food. I guarantee you. And that's the same way we have to look at life and understand that we can channel that energy to so many different things. If you're a dude who's struggling with lust, right, and relapsing, PMO, the corn, all these things, even ED as well, right, or any of these dysfunctions, what you have to understand is that you literally have this ability within you to be insanely consistent. And I'm not talking about a little bit here and there. If you think you've probably been addicted for years on end, right? And what that tells me is that you have the ability within you to literally be consistent for positive habits. If you've done something bad for years on end, you literally can take that same energy and flip it, right? You can literally change who you are as a person. Right now, I was kind of talking about alchemy in the past of how you can take these things and use them for fuel, right? You can take all these negatives, and that's personally what I did in my own journey, right? Where I was struggling with these things, especially the performance side of things. And when I had these bad things happen to me, I used them as fuel to literally change my life, right? And that's what got me in the gym and putting in a lot of work that I wasn't necessarily doing as much before, right? But you have to learn these things and understand that the capability is within you, right? And the energy, but it's all up to you, right? The energy is in your palms, right? You can feel it. I'm telling you, you can feel the energy within you, and once you do that, once you take that energy and transmute it into these positive outlets, I'm telling you, man, lust is going to be a thing of the past for you. It's going to be something where you can have, any woman you want, because you understand that, by you constantly grooming, right, improving yourself, improving your outfits, right, improving your physique, showing that off, learning how to speak confidently to anyone, right? Not being afraid to approach, to do all these things. As you start to see, all these habits literally build you up to the man you need to become, and a man who can conquer and is in control of lust. Now, if you learned something new from this video, man, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and click this next video on the screen. You won't want to miss it.